Meantime, a middle school teacher in Danville has tested positive for COVID, and it's led to an uproar among parents over how vaccinated students who may have been exposed to the virus are treated versus those who are not vaccinated.
And KRON 4's Philippe Jagal explains why some parents are arguing their children were unfairly segregated.
Just a few weeks into the new school year, and Charlotte Wood Middle School parents say the confusion over COVID-19 quarantine protocols Tuesday led to an unacceptable lack of communication between school officials and the parents.
100%. They were 100% segregated.
100%, yes, I would classify it as a segregation.
On Monday, parents at the school in Danville learned a fully vaccinated teacher tested positive for COVID-19. But when students returned to class Tuesday, Kim Wagner says only those who were vaccinated were allowed to stay on campus. Her daughter just turned 12 years old and is not vaccinated. Her teacher is the person who tested positive. Wagner had to scramble to get her fiance to pick their daughter up and tested for the virus.
The principal was standing out front, shoving kids out of the gate. I understand that some children were left here for hours.
Lena Winkowski's 12-year-old son was among the dozens of unvaccinated students separated from his vaccinated classmates. At first, Lena says the school required a negative test by the third day of possible exposure, but in a letter to parents, the principal now says a negative test is required from the third day of the exposure notification. In that case, she sees no reason why her son should have missed any school.
All of a sudden, I had this feeling of panic. How is he going to catch up? How is his grades? What's going to happen to him?
At Tuesday night's San Ramon Valley Unified School District Board of Education meeting, several parents echoed those sentiments, voicing their frustrations over what they called a poor experience.
If there was a large real emergency, how would things be handled on this campus? It makes a lot of parents question it at this point.
The parents we spoke with say they're exploring legal action against the school and school district based on how they handled this incident. In Danville, Philippe Jagal, KRON 4 News.